Well, here we are in the yard today. It's 75 degrees out and heading up to 87, and I know some of you are going, what's the big deal, Kevin? But you got to understand, this is Oregon, man. We've been in like the upper 50s, maybe low 60s if we're lucky, and then all of a sudden we're shooting up to the high 80s. That's just like melt time. I grew up actually on the beach in Huntington Beach, and so yeah, I had a lot of sun. The only problem is then I've had to deal with basal cell skin cancer. So thus the hat, which I also use for golfing. So, but today we're working on the yard, and it's looking good. But we've got a lot of cleanup. We'll take a look over here. Lawn looks nice. I got to get in here and do some cleanup, and yeah, I got some bark dusting to do and all that good stuff. Just got a new pot for the door. We're going to keep this maple clipped down, but yeah, that's pretty sweet looking, and a couple types of birches and Japanese maple, or I should say Japanese rough bark maple, or rough bark pine. This is the pathway. The first part's cleaned up, but I gotta clean back here, and I gotta trim this Japanese maple down. One thing is, everything grows in Oregon. Like right here. Oh, yep, another volunteer maple tree, and we've got many more. Here's a little red one. And I know I've got a bunch of those around. Here's another red one too, and those will be like this type. So let's see here. Make our way back. Hopefully the stabilizer's working good. On the side yard, this was a volunteer maple that we grew up from a sapling. We're growing up, and this was a volunteer as well, of a birch that we grew up from a sapling. And let's see, here we're growing a few other types. This one's the Oregon vine maple, and that's another Japanese, and another Japanese. And we have people, family members and friends that always want them from us. And here we are on the deck, about to replace the natural gas barbecue. It's all plumbed in, but it's an okay setup. I built the deck myself with my boys, and let's see, working on getting the garden beds cleaned up. My wife's got flowers in there, but those will have to go. We'll get some squash and other things. And you can see there's more birch trees that she's planted over here, because she loves that. This is a wetland area behind us, which we're really kind of disappointed because the county and city don't communicate, and they just drained it, and they got a big project. They got to dig it down because a lot of silt came in, and then it'll be dug below the pipe level and refill, and we'll have wildlife back again, which is awesome. This is a bush maple. It's supposed to stay small, and damn, everything grows in Oregon, let me tell you. So I'll be hacking that back soon. This is a dwarf, like a Norse pine. I can't think of the name of it right now. They use them to make masts in the day. And a hot tub, and another little green area on the deck. Kind of a mini Japanese thing, but I gotta clean that up too on a little island. And let's see, we've got over on the fence line, we have the grapevines that are starting to come up. I gotta get over here and clean those up so that I just have a few lines, and then they'll get draped across the wires there, which is really pretty. I gotta finish this. Yes, I have too many projects, hockey player, you are right, but I'm trying to hire someone to come in and help me finish some of these. Gotta find the right person now. It's my, we call it the greenhouse. It's really a shed, but in our community you can have sheds, so we created a greenhouse. There's only a mini greenhouse section to it, and I designed and built that from scratch. And that has really worked nicely for us, because that also helps me clear out the garage, but that's a mess too. Lots of work here, lots of projects, but the pathway is kind of fun. I do dig on that. The stones. This sucker was about 350 pounds. That was fun getting into place. I did that with the boys. Yeah, we might be small, but we're crazy bastards. This is another maple I grew up from a sapling and trying to get shaped. And anyway, so yeah, my gate we created. Table saw is great for that kind of stuff. And back up to the front. So anyway, I'm gonna have to. I needed a break. I was tired, but I got to get back at it because I got to trim up the side maple. But anyway, cheers to you all with all your own home projects. And we'll be back to more beer as we move forward. Well, I think Barb just got home from an afternoon with the boys, so for Mother's Day, while I was cleaning the place up for her. So this ended up being a much bigger project than I had anticipated. Let me tell you, I had to seriously start thinning out trees, and found the path again. There's actually were stones under all of that, but thinned the maple out and took down some branches on the trees. But all in all, we got a nice little place here. So anyway, I'm gonna clean up and head on to the backyard. See you back there. Well, the yard work is all done. The cat's kicking back on a chair. The dog's kicking back. My wife's kicking back. It's a warm afternoon, but it's nice and shady on the deck. Just beautiful. So this is what all that crazy hard work is for. Gotta quote S.J. Poor. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Hope you all are having a great weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers.